I just wanted to show you guys this super simple pasta dish that I made. Because it's so simple, I decided not to go into too much detail about what I'm doing and rather just take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about myself and why I decided to start this channel. First of all, the reason that I always save all of my scraps is because I have chickens and I always like to give them fresh food when I can. So any leftover food that we have or food scraps always go to them. Next, you'll see me using a variety of different knives in my videos, but this one you will likely see the most. It's the Chef Knife by Mad Dog Knives. I have quite a few of their knives, and you'll see me use all of them in different ways in different videos, but this one will probably be the most seen. When I started this channel, it was because being a 28-year-old mom of two, and my husband and I decided that we wanted to try and become a little bit more self-sufficient by growing some of our own food. Now, don't get me wrong, we definitely buy a lot of food from the grocery store still, but it's a journey, and we just wanted to kind of show you guys how we will eventually get to our goal. In my first two videos, I know that the backing audio was pretty monotone, and there is a reason for that. Both of my kids were sick, and both of them were sleeping, and I dared not wake them up. I realized after trying this life hack that I saw on TikTok that I was really not good at it. It just was not working for me. First time I figured it was just user error. Second time I did it, it went even worse and none of the skin even came off. So I eventually just smashed it with a knife. Because while life hacks are great, sometimes it's best to just stick with what you know. Something that I am trying to work on for myself is realizing that not everything has to be perfect all the time, which is why I will include a lot of my mistakes in this video that normally I would try to edit out. One, because they're kind of funny, and two, because it'll show that I am really just a mom trying to do her best. You'll likely see my toddler stirring the food throughout some of my videos, or the fact that I'm usually holding a baby. You can see her little foot there in the corner of the screen. You may even hear some of her cooing in the background because I'm actually holding her right now. I'm usually holding her. Right here, I was just kind of picking out some stems of the fresh basil that I put in there because I'm getting ready to grind this sauce up, or blend it rather, and I didn't want to have like stems in there. This was part of my mistakes that I was going to edit out because I was a total soup sandwich right here. My camera wouldn't stay up, and at one point it even fell into the sauce. Oh, there it goes. And I eventually just turned off the camera because you can tell that I'm struggling. Once I actually got it into the blender, I pulsed it 3 times before realizing that it was still hot, and then it started to bubble out the side, making a big mess. My husband usually, jokes with me or gives me a bit of a hard time about the mess that I make in the kitchen when I cook, because our rule is if I cook, he cleans. I do try to clean as I go, but when you're holding a baby and trying to cook, sometimes it's a little hard. This is one of my favorite things to watch. I take kosher salt once it starts to heat up and put it in there, and I just love watching that reaction. I think it's so cool. Once your water's boiling, Do not break your pasta. Just twist it like this and drop it in. And then you can kind of push it down with a spoon a little bit and then zhuzh it around and let it dance in the water. That way you're not ruining your pasta. You can see the aftermath of my sauce debacle over there on the side of the stove. Once your pasta's cooked, definitely add a little bit of the water to your sauce. Not a lot, you don't want it watery, but it definitely does something magical to the sauce. And then I wasn't going to get away with not putting any protein at all, so I took some mild Italian sausage and I didn't have a way to drain it, so I just kind of scraped it in, careful not to get any of that grease in my sauce. Once I stirred it around quite a bit, I added some salt and pepper. I got these great salt and pepper shakers from my friend. And as soon as you flip them upside down, they grind for you, and it's great if you only have one hand. Like if you're holding a baby or something. Then I grated some fresh Parmesan into my pot. And be careful not to leave your burners on, folks. My bad. Some more fresh herbs. This is, again, just a little bit more fresh basil. Once you plate it up, you can top it with a little bit more Parmigiano Reggiano. I probably butchered that. I don't know. Some Italians probably really mad at me now. Anyway, once I had this plated up, my kids loved it, my family loved it, and you know, simple, easy, and healthy. Thanks for watching.